Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, represent, gotta represent, chase a chick, never chase a.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Kiera.
This is Leah.
Solomon.
And you're listening to He Said, We Said. We're back.
Back in the
same
flesh.
building.
New setup.
Yes.
New
How's
setup.
y'all summer going?
It's going better. It's going better.
Okay.
It's still hot AF.
It was cool but wet last week.
Yeah, if it's not hot,
July
it's raining.
sucks.
Low
July
key.
has been trash this year.
Low key. I saw something on the news the other day where it's like, how many days has it rained in Houston? Like out of 30 or the last 30?
or-
Yes, it was like 28 out of 30.
I couldn't get my son. I got my son to the pool one time, and every other time I was like,
Dang.
It's raining. I was just,
Nah, I don't know. We've been making it work though. Like people been.
well, I mean, the apartment pools, yes, you can do that.
okay.
But I mean, like, Houston public parks and recreation pools,
Oh,
like,
dang.
Yeah, no, that's tough. I have gone out to the pool a few times, but yes, it's always one of those like, oh, it's about to rain or it just
Yeah.
finished raining.
Gotta hurry up and get in.
Yeah. No, it
Trash.
sucks. Y'all know I can't stand the heat anyway, so I'm not too mad like probably how you are, but I am a little frustrated because at this point it's like, okay, it's unpredictable. If it rained every morning nonstop, that'd be one thing, but it's
Yeah.
like one day it's the morning, another time it's
It's
the
the evening.
evening,
You
sometimes
really
the
can't
afternoon.
plan.
You cannot predict it. And that's the worst part. It's just like, or people be talking about the weather like, dang, it's raining bad out here, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I'm looking like, oh, it's sunny on my side.
Right.
And then next thing you
right
know.
when you're about to do something.
Next thing you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, hate it.
Me too. We're gonna go ahead and get started with a rest in peace to Biz Markie. He passed away a few days ago from complications of diabetes. Apparently, he had been doing pretty bad, for some
Yeah.
time. And I don't even know if y'all saw, but like some months ago, there were multiple reports of him dying, and his family had to come out and say,
I
He's
do
still getting it
remember
wrong.
something
He's
about
still
that.
getting it wrong, huh?
Yeah.
Who reported it this time? Because it wasn't
Roland Martin. Well, he be
Roland Martin.
No, listen,
I
Roland
was
be
gonna
saying
say-
a lot of
I was
people's
gonna
dead.
say,
Oh, dang.
He do.
I was gonna say whoever that media outlet is, damn it, that reported Michael, and ever since they've been on.
Oh,
there.
TMZ.
So it's not
TMZ.
TMZ?
I
I
don't
just
know.
wasn't
see
talking
them.
about TMZ.
I didn't see them reported, so I was like, oh.
The first time I
You
saw
know
it
they
was
would've said so.
CNN. So I was like, normally I feel like CNN is a little bit, I don't know
Mm.
what, I feel like something happened where they were wrong. And like since then, they wait until somebody else has said it when it comes to devs.
Okay.
So I feel like they are normally the type, as reported by such and such, by the time they say it.
Okay. Well, I don't know who did it, but y'all laughing, but Roland Martin really has positioned himself to be like the black breaker of news when it comes to celebrity death. So like the families apparently will reach out to him and confirm or deny
Really?
certain rumors. So on the lowest of keys, he might have broke.
Maybe
He might have broke it. I don't know.
What's the name of his show? What's the? I forget.
I
It's
forget. On
something
TV,
like
the one that was on TV One?
Yes,
I don't remember.
I don't know why I always end up seeing commercials of it. I'm like, dang, what am I watching? To where I always see commercials, but I never catch it. Oh,
Yeah, I don't.
But speaking about his death, though, is it bad? And I feel like this is just really speaking my age. But as soon as I saw it, I was like, dang, what's Mario gonna say? So
Yeah. We were waiting on Mario. Did he say anything?
he put out a video with them together.
From back in the day or more present time? Could you tell?
Compared to, was it 2002 or 2021?
Maybe,
Probably
yeah.
in the middle somewhere.
Okay.
It was definitely not that long ago. It wasn't 02 or anything like that.
Okay.
That's crazy that he, everybody expects him to say something.
I mean,
you know?
somebody kind of launched your career.
Yeah.
What?
Honestly, I knew the Mario version before I knew the OG version.
Listen,
I was like 12. Yeah, I was
Yeah, my
11,
bad.
whatever.
I was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
10.
Sorry.
Yeah, shout out to my dad. My dad's like, yo, no, the original. You.
Look, that's
Yeah, I had
that
that
is
whole
everybody.
conversation with my son on the way home, and he's like,
Yeah.
"What is this?" To the Mario version.
Yeah.
I'm like, ah.
Dang, that's to the
So I was
Mario.
like,
version.
all right, you don't know Mario? And then I played him "Loving You" with Gucci. He's like, Then I played "Let Me Love You," and he's like, "Oh, my mom will be." I was like, shit.
Yes.
All right, let's bring it
Start
full
there.
circle. Shit.
Then, but yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that is, where I started with him. And so then you kind of know, like, oh, dang, this is a really old song. And he has all of these other connections and things like that. So it's like, okay, that's, I guess, is he known for always being with like certain people? I don't want to misspeak and say like he used to be with Dougie Fresh all the time.
Well,
or
he came around during that period and so forth. But he's always kind of just been in the background. Like lately, he was doing a lot of DJing.
I do remember that.
Like I remember one Nesby, for Black Engineers Conference, he was DJing and it was on point.
Was he?
I was like, bitch, because they try to, try to splurge a little money and bring some acts and stuff. But yeah, that shit was live.
So if you think about my generation, would he be comparable to like who would he be comparable to? Because I almost want to say like Jazzy Faye, how he had his like.
Man, I wasn't there for Biz.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't that bad then.
Just a Friend came out like 1980
something.
80.
I think my dad was in college when that song came out.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like I wasn't there for his career like that, but they would play it here and there. Like okay. So I don't know. I don't know
really
who would
young.
they compare it to.
Yeah, I wonder.
I was gonna say Sean Kingston.
Sean Kingston.
He had a really big hit and was kind of here and there,
Okay.
But like I said, I wasn't there for Biz, so
okay.
And I know people would probably kill me for that Sean Kingston reference, but yeah, Biz Markie, he was just a good dude.
Seemed like it.
Yeah, rest in peace to him. Next up, we have Candace Parker. Now, I don't know nothing about this woman, but apparently she made the cover of 2K, so shout out to her.
Yes, Black excellence, Black female excellence.
Does 2K have a curse like Madden?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I was just curious.
Curse?
The curse is like whenever you get your cover, your next year is trash. Like something happens and it's just like downhill from there.
Really?
So there's that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
And so when I saw that, I was like, dang, is that the same? I don't know that much about 2K.
No. And I think they did multiple people this year. So they did like, I think Dirk's on there, Luca's on there, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So to have her on there was cool.
Okay. So can you get multiple covers or like are they all on the cover together? Like
yeah, there's just different covers. So you whichever one you buy. And it gets to the point where it's just like, oh, y'all out of 2K. This is the last one. Fuck it. Give me the Candace.
Okay. Yikes. That's what I'm thinking. Like, dang, they gonna measure sales like that? Like
I mean, if they're really keeping tabs on whose covers sold more, like, just give me the fucking game.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn who's on the cover.
Okay.
Her being on the cover or not is not gonna.
But someone younger, maybe like a 13-year-old, may care.
Well, because you might have a motherfucker, a friend. You got the Candace.
Exactly.
When it's really like, it's the same game.
Yeah.
Would you rather have it or the girl version,
Okay.
That's what it's gonna be
My
called
mama would
in
have
the
brought that
school.
motherfucker home, Candace and all. And I'd have just been like,
Look.
Okay.
Here you go.
Well, let's go ahead and shift into sports talk while we're here. The Olympics is coming up this week. I don't know if Candace gonna be in the Olympics, but are y'all checking for anything?
I mean, I'm watching.
Simone. I was kind of sad Gabby didn't make it, right?
Wait.
Douglas, you talking about
Gabby the gymnast?
Gabby the
Douglas?
which one?
There's a
Douglas.
couple of. Okay,
okay.
I thought she didn't do the last one, did she? Or am I tripping?
I thought she was in the last one.
What was the last one? 2016?
Yeah.
That actually is on par.
Rio,
maybe she's aged out.
She could still. I don't
know, man.
I don't know.
They got another girl
I saw
in
the
there,
video
though.
where she was doing some shit and everybody was like, she needs to be
I did
there.
see that.
And I was just like, oh shit, she didn't make it? Didn't know.
Look, they got a new girl. We got a new black girl.
It was a lot of black girls.
Jordan Childs.
Yes, I think I found her and started following her. She's a cute girl.
Yeah. Her and Simone are really close. I've been keeping up with the gymnast stuff.
Okay.
Mhm.
Who else made it? Was it somebody? What's another
the
popular
gymnast?
name? Allie.
That's a couple white girls on that thing.
Okay.
I just know the black girls.
The good one.
Allie
They're
Raisin.
like the Romanian or something.
Yeah. I don't know if she's Romanian, but
There's an Asian girl on there.
Oh, word?
Really?
Yeah, there is an Asian girl on there.
Okay.
So it's the 2 black girls, the Asian girl, and then I want to say there may be 2 white girls.
Maybe.
Okay.
Simone's the oldest.
Knowledge. I saw everybody was
Morning
ripping
America.
her boyfriend.
For what?
Who Simone's for
I
not
didn't
knowing
even
who she was.
look at the video because I just kept seeing the negative comments. But yeah, apparently he was acting like he didn't know who she was before he started talking to her.
I have
And
Maybe he
what he was.
did.
That's
I didn't
the
see the
only
video,
thing.
but I'm guessing from the video they were like, "Nigga, you lying."
That's basically what it is. And I have to give him credit because it's just like, or the benefit of the doubt. Because my first mind is like, you know her name. Like, you do know her name. You play sports. You're an athlete in Houston. Like, you know her name at the very least. But, like, she couldn't have walked by and you was just like, dang, I don't know.
I don't think I'd walk by and not notice her neither. I'd probably be like, oh, that's Simone. You know?
Yeah, and maybe you didn't know anything about
She's
it. And
short as shit. Very statured, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I think he was just saying he didn't know that much about her, like when they first met.
Who approached who?
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
To give, again, benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
If it weren't for social media, I probably would not know who Simone was either.
Well, that's why it's null and void.
Well,
Social
is he on social media like that? I don't know.
I don't know, man. 2016 or
all
whatever.
All them damn children on social media.
The
Stop.
Olympic year,
I'm
the
giving the
Olympic
benefit of
year
the
for her
doubt.
was a big year. And so I think it's just the fact that him being an athlete, maybe he just didn't know. But if like some regular dude off the street,
Mm-hmm.
I would probably give him even more benefit because like boys don't be watching gymnastics like that. Like they don't be sitting through gymnastics like that. So they may have seen it and wouldn't have
But
that
once
recollection.
She said Simone Biles. Or maybe she said, my name's Simone.
My name's Simone.
Is that what it was?
Maybe that's what it was.
No, I'm pretty sure now.
But he
You think she
said
introduced
in the
herself as
video,
Simone
he
Biles?
acknowledges that he knew she had a platform. I think it's less about he didn't know who she was and more about he didn't understand how big she was.
That's what I think
Okay.
he meant to say.
Yeah, because I mean,
I
they're
didn't
following
know.
each other. Yeah.
And just thought, you know, everybody-
But it wasn't until they started dating and people are coming up to them and like, oh, Simone,
Move.
like, da 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 da.
Yeah.
I think that was more, I would like to think that's more of what he meant versus like
Okay.
he didn't know who she was at all.
Yeah. I have to give him that credit and say, you knew who she was. Just say you didn't know how good she was. Because low-key, you was the celebrity probably all the time. And then you start walking around with her and you thinking like, oh, she a little athlete or whatever.
Shut
And
up.
she the one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe that has a lot to do with it. So,
So I'm excited for the gymnasts.
Track,
and field.
of course. Yeah.
Yes.
Swim, I did
Maybe men's
record
basketball,
that.
swim. Who's swimming?
Simone.
Simone Manuel, shout out.
Okay.
Houston.
She went to my high school.
Did
Shout out
she?
to her. Yes, I feel like we've talked about this before.
A-Leaf.
No, I went to. I mean, they're close, but no,
Damn it.
I went to Austin.
You know I'd be wanting to say Elsick.
No,
Elkins.
all of that is. I mean,
Austin.
fairly. I mean, it's all kind of in the same
Okay.
area. But yeah, no,
shout out to the
Simone.
black swimmer.
Yes.
Isn't there a black male?
I saw
know.
like a
That's
black
what I'm
diver
saying,
somewhere,
man.
but I don't know if he made it to the Olympics.
Michael is swimming again, isn't he?
Michael Phelps.
Hell no.
Okay, he not. I thought I saw him on a commercial. May have been a generic white man. I don't
think
know.
I did see a commercial of a white dude.
It looked like him.
On his arm.
I don't know.
I was like, dang.
it was something with a bear. Like he morphed into a bear and was splashing the water. I was like, oh, is that Michael?
I
Shout out
don't know.
the big budget for this one.
That man would get money.
Yeah.
Anyway, I forgot to mention I can't wait to see Allison Felix. I gotta shout her out.
Oh,
when I get the
yeah.
chance.
Felix.
Can't wait. I don't know who else I'm probably looking forward to. Anything else I'll
Who
be
else
watching
we
on
got?
accident.
We ain't got another track athlete. Female.
Yeah, we talked about her though.
Gabby, ain't that another
Yeah.
one or something?
Gabby, the 200. I'll be looking at that. I'm gonna watch the 100 for Shelly Ann. I'm gonna watch the 4x1 to see who wins.
Oh, by one.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna see what's going on with the males.
What is
Men
going
track
on with the
team.
men? I
Yeah.
don't even know Jamaica's
Yeah.
people. I'm like, shit.
No.
I asked my dad. I was like, hey, what's going on down there?
Right.
So, we'll
Oh,
see.
And
Yeah.
basketball, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I always miss basketball, but it's like US ends up dominating like
Yeah.
every time, and I just never watch it.
But they lost. They lost two.
To who?
To Nigeria. And then they
Excuse me?
lost to, I think, Australia.
Excuse me?
Yeah. And so then there was that whole COVID deal. They sent Bradley Beal and Kevin Love back. And then they brought JaVale McGee and Keldon Johnson.
You mean
exactly. It was like, who are these niggas they bringing on the team? But U.S. might get their ass beat.
So do they not make super teams for the Olympics?
They do.
Most
and
times
that's the
they
crazy
do.
thing about it. It's like y'all are not just professional basketball players. Y'all are the all-stars.
Yeah, so like, what's
Why
up?
the fuck
How
are
y'all letting
these
Australia?
starters, bench players, Australia?
People be going overseas to prep for NBA or like to wait to get kind of
Y'all
like
better
pulled
not
into
lose.
that.
That's
what
all
I'm
I gotta
saying.
say.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all
man.
better not embarrass me. Look,
Yeah.
if there's one time I'm
Look.
patriotic, it's during the Olympics. The USA better not lose in no daggone basketball.
USA.
As long as the medal count, as long as the medal count, we
Listen, all I know is by the time I finally tune in, the basketball teams better have the golds.
That's
by the time
all I
I feel like
know.
that's normally what happens. Like, dang, they already played. Oh, I missed it.
Yeah.
Dang,
Yeah.
okay. What's going on on this track?
Yeah, I actually didn't bother to record the basketball. I got a prompt on my TV talking about what you want to see for the Olympics. Didn't click that, but I did click outdoor volleyball. So
That's what I was gonna say next.
The beach. Or
Listen,
the,
I don't know what
They
it
still
is.
got this tall girl and the short
the thick
girl.
one.
Oh, the thick one. You go
When they had the
ahead.
baby, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
I just saw the thick girl that played
I
volleyball.
did
and
see
she was
her.
killing.
She was
She was
tall
tall
and
and
thick,
thick.
yeah.
I was like, you better.
She was
But
tall and thick.
You didn't see
White
it?
girl.
No,
No,
black girl. In her swimsuit.
Oh no, because I remember it's always that tall blonde chick and the short.
Oh, I know
brunette
what you're
chick.
talking about. No, there was a sis.
It's
I don't know.
always them two.
I don't know if
Yeah.
she's in the Olympics, but there was definitely a viral clip, and it wasn't because of her spikes. It was because her
She was
ass
thick
was
as shit.
eating them
Yes.
swimsuit.
Oh, I didn't
She
see
was,
that.
but
oh,
she was
she's
but
thick.
she also had some good plays, but it was just
yes, yes.
Now was she
At the same-
the person that normally blocks the shit, or she was digging out?
She was up front, so but it's two.
like
It's like
she a
two
setter,
men.
but it's
Yeah,
only two. I don't know how that works when
Yeah.
it's only two. At the same time,
There's
I don't know
always a
what
short
it is
and a
about
tall
the
one in the
volleyball.
duos.
I always catch it.
Oh yeah,
I'd
I'll be
be
watching
like,
some volleyball. Oh, and I recorded
Yeah.
tennis. I didn't know if Naomi was going to be in it,
Oh, I haven't heard.
so I was like, let me go ahead and just put some tennis on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm happy you said that. I didn't realize it was this week.
Yeah.
Yes,
I was thinking it was in a couple weeks.
Yes.
I'll probably keep some tabs on the soccer.
I won't.
Football.
Well, you know, I don't know.
That's the Jamaican
I like
in you.
Well, not really, because they don't be.
Really? I thought they were big on soccer.
I thought it was just
Okay.
everybody
big,
outside
but
of
they
US.
don't.
Yeah.
You know, it's always Brazil that I'm checking for, or the Italians. They got
Really?
some pretty good brothers.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say Manchester. I feel like I see Manchester
Well, I mean, that's
often.
the English Premier League, but you know,
Okay.
when those players have to play for their country, it's like
Oh,
okay.
I see. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
there's some really good ones for Italy. So yeah.
Okay,
But we'll
well, I guess keep everyone posted on our thoughts as the stuff continues to go on.
Yeah.
Last up for sports, we got Richard Sherman. Now, your boy was going through it last week. His wife had to call 911 because he was threatening to kill himself. He was also being very aggressive with a family member. They did arrest him. Was it for intoxication
Domestic
or
violence.
domestic? Okay.
I think they were trying to tie it to the to a DWI, because he did crash into like a barricade and fled the scene and ended up at the house and was. I don't know how this nigga drank a bottle of clear and a bottle of brown. Like,
Did it
huh?
come out like what he was actually on? But
Well-
at that point, when you get the whole bottle, it don't matter.
I don't want to be that Negro and say Hennessy, but it was some shit. But anyway,
Casamigos.
So
all
in
right, put a pin in that. But I mean, the 911 call leaked, and you can hear his wife talking about him wanting to kill himself, hang himself, threatening to fight the father or the father-in-law, his father-in-law, and then the video leaked
From the ring door.
How does that happen?
It's right there. I mean, look.
But who leaked it?
Oh.
Are you saying that other people have access to the video footage, or is this the dad, mom?
That's a good question.
It almost has to be them, but I do think so. I have a.
Or does the DA like, we need
Oh,
No.
they probably
evidence?
took that footage.
Yeah,
The
I have
officers-
something
officers.
similar to it, and the security company has access to it. So I don't know if Ring is different,
Yeah.
but the people who set up everything have access
Okay,
to
well
my
then
videos.
that's self-explanatory.
Okay.
But yeah, you could see him trying to beat down and break down the door. And, He used a football, like trying to
Look,
move the
I ain't
door
go to
with
practice
it.
for
I was
nothing.
like, oh shit.
The wife was very distraught, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Apparently, so I saw a clip of Skip and Shannon talking about it, and they said that the father-in-law was there, and he basically was saying that if Sherman broke through the door, he was going to have to shoot him.
Yeah.
Well,
So I mean, they were commending him for having restraint because essentially, like, this is still his daughter,
Yeah.
and some people might have
shot before.
shot him way before that.
And,
so.
and
To open
even
the
the
door.
phone call with the daughter, she was, expressing to the police that, or 911 dispatcher that, hey, he doesn't have a gun, he's not armed, so please, she's trying to preface the whole altercation that could ensue with cops. And it's just
Wow.
Because she did
I did
acknowledge he
hear
wanted
this.
he made a comment like if the cops come, like he was going to try to fight them. So she had to already because he's black, but especially because she knows that he wants to fight them. Like, look,
That's
he's
wild. So I saw a clip of this and I didn't realize who the people were. I wasn't really paying attention, and I just saw the part where it was basically like the wife was having to, or the woman on the phone, because I didn't realize it was a wife husband. It said the woman on the phone was really trying to help and tell the operator X, Y, and Z. And I was just like, dang, that sucks that that's where we are.
Yeah. But,
Right.
that's... Shout out to her.
yeah, and she is
Being
going
aware.
to they're gonna work on their marriage and stuff. So she's gonna
I
stick
just hated
beside
that
him.
bit. I despite his loud, braggadocious, behavior on the field and stuff that he'll say, like, I like Richard.
I didn't know he's as young as he is. I was
Is he
very
26?
surprised by that.
Well, how old is he?
Maybe about a year or two younger than you, or I guess
okay.
a year or two older than us.
Yeah, he's
Something like
definitely
that.
33 or 32.
Yeah, I did
Um,
not know that.
Yeah,
I think
from Compton,
I thought he was
California, went to
a-
Stanford.
Is he like a likable person? I don't remember him being like outside of
I wouldn't
it.
say he's likable because he's one of those people that'll speak his mind, tell you the truth, even if you don't like it. So it's like I wouldn't say he's an acquired taste, but either you're gonna like him or love him.
Okay.
But, you're gonna respect him, which I
Okay.
respect him. Is very an outspoken person when it comes to social events and things like
Oh,
that.
maybe that's what
but
it is.
see, this is just like,
Yeah.
he's looking like a nigga.
And he's a free agent too, right? So it may not be a good look if he's trying
Free
to get picked up.
agent, yeah.
I didn't know he was a free agent.
Because he
I
was with
still
San
see him with
Francisco,
the,
and yeah.
I still see isn't he the one with the meme of the Seahawks? Like that meme that
Talking to
looks
Tom
crazy.
Brady or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, well,
I hope, yeah.
prayers up to him and his family.
Family.
Yeah. Let's move on to some mess. All right. That was a little heavy. Yellowbone is what he want.
Listen,
Yellowbone is what he want.
Dani Leigh.
Okay.
Now, when this first came out, when we saw that little baby bump, I don't remember if we said it on here, but I know I must have texted y'all and be like, that girl pregnant.
Yeah.
I know it. And she started talking crazy. I forgot what she was saying online. On top of the yellow bone is what he want. And then the bump, I was like, oh, she's pregnant.
She's pregnant. Everyone
pregnant.
called
So
it.
she's in fact pregnant by
She announced it. We don't know who the pappy is, but we assume that it's the baby.
the baby.
Given the
She's
timeline,
far.
she looks like she's
6,
at
7?
least 7 months
Yeah,
pregnant.
yeah. I did see.
On the low
Because
end.
she posted old pictures that were, she said these were a few months ago.
So
So,
she
like
was pregnant
now,
when she dropped that out.
yellow
yes,
bone is what she
I
want.
think
Yeah.
that she knew at that point. And that was her confirmation of, oh, Beesh, I got your man. We're having a baby.
And
And
things was good too back then with them. So
Wait,
and
what?
when I got a baby,
Wait, so the baby does
Hmm.
have a woman.
the
Yeah.
baby has his original baby's mom. I
Yeah.
assume it's the original. And they were kind of back and forth. So he would be with Dani and then he'd be with the
Baby
OG
mama.
baby mama. And then the two of them were going back and forth.
yeah. So they had all
So,
that,
yeah.
all them arguments and all that, and then she came out with yellow bone is what he wants.
And the baby mama at that point, from what we know on social media at least, she has not been connected to the baby at all. So I'm sure at that point
even
she
adds
knew,
up to it,
like, oh, you got her
too.
pregnant? Oh, we're done. Like, so we didn't have the confirmation, although we knew, but she finally put it out there a few days ago on her Instagram.
The part that makes me mad is because everybody was saying that's what it was, and she was like, "It's not a baby bump, y'all," or something like that. No,
just
just like,
lying, girl. It ain't no
Yeah.
burrito.
Just don't say
Why?
nothing.
Yeah.
just don't say nothing. But hey, do what you got to do.
I
Somebody
think-
must have told her to lie.
I think I kept seeing people saying, "Now y'all know if it was Nick Cannon, baby, he'd be having the pregnancy photo shoots.
He
And
definitely
kissing
would have been
bump,
at the
and I was
baby
just like,
shower.
oh,
That's for
Yeah.
sure. She showed
She
video,
at the
I
baby
think.
shower?
Yeah, I think it was in the Dominican Republic. I don't know if she
Mm.
lives there. I know that she bought a house there.
Okay.
I know too much about these celebrities. I gotta get off the shit.
I'm
Keep
like-
it up.
But she bought a house in the Dominican Republic. And so I don't know if she's there full time or if it was just for like her family out there or
Mhm.
something. I don't know. But she did put up a video of her at the baby shower in DR with family. She had on a dress that had a cutout in the stomach. These new age baby mamas, I'm telling you, y'all something else. But you know what? I wish her a happy, safe delivery.
Safe.
Yeah.
Yes, all of that. I have no ill feelings toward the girl. What's up with the baby though?
Oh, the
Has he
baby versus
spoken?
the kids.
Okay.
Oh, are we talking
what
about
happened with
that?
The candy.
Where
Okay.
they were trying to finesse
They tried to play him though.
I have
what
an
happened?
unpopular opinion on that.
Okay.
What happened exactly? Because this is one of
From
another
what-
those videos I just.
From what I can recall, the baby went up to some kids and asked them what the price of the box is. The kid said, normally it's this, but for you it's 200 or something like that. And he was just like, wait, how much for one? And so he ended up giving them like one. And so the debate is whether or not he should have broke them off or
Supported them.
yes.
Mhm.
And so it's kind of sus.
Now when you said it like that, I
Well,
ain't
that's
mad
what
at the baby.
everyone is saying. They're like, well, they need to learn that you can't be overpricing and da 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 da. And I'm like, there's so many things to dissect here. We're talking about DaBaby. I'm sure he has spent $200 for less.
On bullshit.
We're talking
yeah.
about, first of all, if you're gonna do it, don't put them
Don't.
on camera. These some 12-year-olds we're talking
Mm.
about, some
Oh,
11-year-olds.
I didn't see the.
They may
I saw
have-
him talking about it. I didn't see the moment.
If they're 17, 18, that's one thing. These kids were maybe 12. We'll say 9 to 12 years old. A 9 to 12-year-old on the side of the street selling some candy. What's going on? Where's mama? Where's daddy? What kind of household are they growing up in where they need this money, right?
Football.
Maybe, who knows?
Any
You
kind
know,
of-
they-
They're
they-
outside
they need
time.
football equipment, man.
Summertime,
So
that's
you're-
it's fundraisers.
You're
Yeah,
10 years
on
old.
the side of the highway
and
with football.
Who was big when you were 10 years old? Will Smith. Will
Yeah.
Smith comes out of a Sprinter. He's like, oh, y'all got something? He got a camera in front of your face. You 10 years old. Like, how much? You know Will Smith worth a lot of money. $200. Like,
No, that doesn't even make sense.
I'm
to
just,
me.
maybe not for you, but I'm saying we're talking about children here. So they don't have the right sort of mindset that we have and whatnot. They're kids.
I
Kids
don't know.
lie.
It just doesn't make sense.
At the end of the day, if you were going to do that, why film it? Now you embarrass these little kids.
Yeah.
They're 10 years old. Like, I just felt like it was odd. Again, we're talking about DaBaby. I don't know if he's one of those rappers who throws money in the toilet or in the pool or whatever, but these kids clearly need the money. Just break them off. Just break them off. You had no problem giving that white woman some money.
Yeah,
Having a handout with her. These little black boys. Come on, cut the check.
I think I would just ask for a big donation or something, but not like because it's you. Man, 200.
Yeah.
I don't think that's how it went. You say you didn't watch the video. He didn't say
Mm-mm.
because it's you.
No.
He was just
But
like,
you-
he was like, how much do y'all make off these boxes? He was like 200. And he was like, 200, how much are you selling each candy for? He's like, 2. So the baby's doing the math. He's like, there's only
Oh.
40 pieces of candy in here. You're only making like $80 off of this.
Mhm.
So see,
Oh,
you
shit.
need to,
So, you
that
know.
kind of thing. It wasn't you're the baby
Caught you
trying to give
lying.
you some money.
Well, it caught you
Look,
lying.
I
Caught
don't
you
know.
lying.
I guess
Y'all
so.
gotta have some
Caught
grace
you
for these
lying.
babies.
But you know what?
man.
I'll give you that. I will give you that because just talking with my son, I was just like, all right, make it make sense. You know, like there
You
was some
talk to your-
answers I was just like, huh? That don't even make sense. But at the same time, I don't think it was he was trying to be deceitful about it. You
The
know, he was
kids?
just like some of the shit my son would say. I was just like, that don't make
Oh.
sense. You know, and I was just like, you know what? He's just
I mean,
12.
I guess you got different kids because sometimes I'll say some of these kids don't be knowing.
It-
On the
So
kids,
that's what I'm-
the kids on my team, they don't even do it themselves. Their parents do it. They take it to work,
Yeah.
and the kids have no idea what's going
I'd be
on.
like, Mama.
Yeah, like, can you sell this? But the kids that be on the side of the road, they don't. They
how much
probably
do I make off the box?
they
I
honestly don't know, but
Nigga,
they
200 sounds good.
they probably was lying.
It's a
They probably
rapper. Cut the
Yeah.
check. You be showing your bling on stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Like, what we talking about here?
I mean, I don't know.
You made a
Kids be out
mockery
there
of these
finessing.
kids.
Yeah.
I don't like that kind of stuff. So yeah, people on social media, I definitely have the unpopular opinion. They were like, "Oh, this is a valuable lesson because when they get older and they hustling, like y'all want these people to be hustling on the street with some drugs, and this is a valuable lesson for the future." What we talking about?
I'm not a fan of kids doing fundraisers on the
Really?
street anyway.
I don't think it was a real fundraiser.
Oh,
I'm under the
man.
impression they went to Sam's Club and like how the kids used to sell candy growing up in my school, at least.
Like at school.
Yeah, like was doing that.
I'm not a fan of kids on the street or just walking around.
And I'll say
like,
why on the street is a little bit better than like, oh, everybody can't be in front of Randall's. Okay?
Why?
Because sometimes you'll be in front of Randall's, they'll get you out of there real quick. You know what I'm saying? Oh, did you come here? Da, 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 da. Do you have a permission to be here? So, you know.
Because it's soliciting.
Exactly.
Yes, which
So,
breaks it
you
down
know,
to my point even more. If there's 10-year-olds that are soliciting candy and they're not in school and this is not for a fundraiser, clearly they need the money.
Yeah.
Cut the
They're
check.
clearly
I do
selling candy for
not-
a purpose. So just
$200 was
That don't
nothing.
mean they need it. That don't mean they need it, y'all. Like,
give what you.
I don't know, man. I'm here
If
for.
you're gonna
I'm
be
team kids
charitable,
all
If
day.
you're gonna be charitable, be charitable. You know
Or
what I'm
just
saying?
don't
What they decide
document
to
it.
do,
Just
what they
don't
decide to
document
do
it.
with the money is
him
on
recording
them, you know?
it is trash. The whole thing is like, it's not like he was acting like he didn't have the money. Like, could he have given him more? Like, yeah, I don't really care
Give
much
him
about
$50.
that.
Give him $25. Why are you giving them the $2 and making a mockery of it and talking about them back in your Sprinter and whatnot? No.
That whole thing is trash.
And you mad at them for practicing capitalism? Don't y'all be spiking up the prices on y'all stuff?
Right.
I done made me.
Ooh.
I love the kids.
Made your
I
blood
love the
pressure boil,
kids. Whew, Lord. Anyways, Nivea was sitting down with Kandi. They had an interview basically talking about her career. I know y'all didn't watch it.
I saw the clips.
You saw, what clip did you see?
So I saw the clip about her stating that Wayne said he wanted to be with her after she got pregnant, and then he moved Toya. Is that the other?
Basically,
Up
he
in the
told
house.
Nivea he always wanted to live in an apartment. Let's go get an apartment. They move out of his house. They get an apartment, and she finds out that he moved Toya in the house.
Yes.
And then married her shortly after.
That's the clip I saw.
Yeah.
And then I saw the clip where she was talking about how she got pregnant, and the record label was like, "Well, we gonna do it this. We can't do nothing with this." And then she's like, and then
How
Sierra
old
came
was
with the good
Nivea?
news.
Yes.
It was like, come on, Nivea.
When she was with Wayne, how old was?
I don't know.
Because Toya and Wayne was together at
When they was
14.
kids,
Right.
Yeah, Toya been day one.
Toya is
Yeah.
definitely day one. I think Nivea
But-
came around when he was probably about like 17, 18.
But
Okay.
man, like, so he was just up in Atlanta like that.
I mean, yeah, I
At
guess
17?
so. This is like 2001.
Well, I mean, he was-
Where's home base though?
New Orleans.
That's what I'm saying. At 17, where's home base?
But at this point, like, back that ass up and stuff is already
yeah,
out.
he
I
was
understand
dropping
that.
verses
I'm
at
just like,
16.
so you just back and forth like that.
Cash
You put her
Money
in the apartment
Records.
in Atlanta and then moved in the house. And
Well, she did say that she was in New Orleans a lot.
Okay.
So she was going.
Okay.
She was in New Orleans
Okay.
quite a bit.
I'm just trying to figure it all out, like how it was just being played.
I mean, they're artists. I don't.
yes.
It ain't like they was having to go to school.
I understand that they're artists, yeah, but I'm like, is she over there? Is he over here? You know?
Look, she definitely been through some stuff with him. She been through some stuff, period. She basically was in an inappropriate relationship with a grown man, like in his 40s when she was like 14 years old. He was kind of like managing her. So if I'm not mistaken, Wayne helped her get out of that.
Yeah.
Oh.
You better shine some
If
good
I'm
light
not
on Wayne.
mistaken, she may have had somebody in between, but he definitely was just like, nah. But he also convinced her to quit her career. So she kind of had
quit her
like
career.
I guess a scarlet letter on her at the very beginning. This is before OK. So this is after Don't Mess With My Man, before OK. Where she told her record label, I don't want to do music no more. I don't want to do this.
So she hadn't even dropped shit.
This is after Don't Mess With My Man. So after that first album.
That's crazy.
was
She
complicated.
sent that in. No, this is before Complicated.
But why? What was the rationale?
I'm just like, oh, we're in love. Let's, we'll be together and we'll work this out and you could be at the house or whatever. I don't know. And so it was after that situation happened where he married Toya, where she's like, oh, Now I
Man,
look
that's fucked
stupid.
up, yeah.
Let me try to see if I can get my music thing going again.
Enter the dream.
And enter the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrius or whatever his name is.
Something
Take
like
one.
that. Yes. So they fall dangerously in love with each other. After about a month of knowing each
caught
other,
the
they
right
got
one.
married. Yeah, I mean, she said
Look,
that they were
early on too.
She did.
She said, fuck it. If I'm gonna bounce, nigga, I'm gonna
Well,
bounce
and
back.
at this time, Dream is like he
Nobody.
got a few things, but
He's
but
right.
he
He's
ain't the
right.
dream.
He's
dream.
right. He's
Right.
right.
He's
Umbrella
like,
ain't out yet. Umbrella. He didn't do
Is that
Umbrella.
the one
saying.
That's the one that
got
took him off, I think.
Okay.
He had a
And
Because
then
he's
he
like,
had his
he
solo.
holiday bed,
Yeah.
and then,
Yeah.
damn, let's not do this. But yeah,
But yes. So
But-
all that hadn't happened just yet, but he got a few things going.
Man, right time. Go ahead, girl. And then
Right.
what happened?
So then after that, so
she
yeah, they
back
got
in
married
the
about
A.
a month
She back in
later.
the A at this point.
She back in the
I would
A.
hope
They're
so.
working on the album, and she finds out that she's pregnant or that
Okay.
they're pregnant. And so, they're very happy, whatever. She did the OK video pregnant.
Yeah, I remember she
I didn't know
saying
that. Yes. And so that album goes on, but they didn't, at this time, Sierra is out. And so apparently OK was
Yeah.
supposed to be for Sierra, or they really wanted it to be for Sierra. But Dream, I don't know if he was behind it or somebody. Somebody advocated for
have been.
Nivea to still have it.
That's good. I can hear Sierra.
I could see that being a Sierra
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
With
For
a good
sure.
dance to it,
Yes.
not
Yeah.
just a.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that what
Oh.
they were doing? Something like that? I don't remember.
Something really like
Wait, what was
Sierra
the
would
song?
have.
Yes.
That
That song.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, what okay was you thinking of?
What you think about Lil
I
Jon?
think I'm.
Okay.
Okay, no, don't do me.
That's
Don't
what-
do me. Don't
what
do
else?
me.
What else we talking about?
I'm thinking Cherish Do It.
Oh, I mean, kind of the
Okay.
same
They were
era,
short-lived.
kind of.
They were short-lived as
yeah.
well. Was that
But okay.
05, 4, something like that?
I don't know. But yeah, so she was saying how Sierra and her were on the same label, and they were pushing Sierra, and they were not really giving her
Yeah.
any attention.
Now, come on. I'm not surprised. I'm sorry.
I mean, but that was a thing. I have heard other artists talk about like whoever was on there with Beyonce at the time or
You gotta
J-Lo or
compete,
whatever. Like,
yeah.
they put all the money, all the
Avery,
budget to
yeah.
her. So she was saying she wasn't able to put out her other singles for that album.
Yeah.
She just had that one. And then she got pregnant again. Her and Dream got pregnant again with twins, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
Ooh, hold on. We got
Right. Right.
4 kids of 5.
It's not even done yet. So they had the kids. And then at this point, she's kind of over it. And Dream is kind of over it. She didn't really say specifically why they ended, but they just kind of grew apart. So this is like, now Umbrella, all that stuff is out now.
Oh, that's why.
Dream is right now.
So that was it.
Yeah.
Dream is feeling himself.
Okay.
That's what I'm under the impression of. He has his solo stuff now.
Yeah.
Falsetto and
Shawty
all
the
that
shit.
stuff.
Shawty
Yeah.
is the shit.
Shawty is
Damn.
the shit.
Yes,
Was
yes.
nice.
Look, so she mentioned something about falsetto, something about maybe he had like girls in the studio, or it was something, I don't know. But clearly they still have a decent relationship with each other, even her and Wayne. So she didn't really go in on that. But anyways, after her and Dream ended, that's when she and Wayne got reconnected, and Wayne was basically just telling her what she wanted to hear. And so she went back out to New Orleans and shacked up with him, and she got pregnant, and
Dream
then
must not have
it
been
didn't
acting
work
right.
out. I don't know.
So
Well,
this is number 6 then.
this is number 4 for her.
The twins in the first, and then
And now this one.
Wayne.
Oh,
So she
okay.
got 2 by Wayne.
She has 1 by Wayne. She has 3
So
with
who was the first?
Dreams.
3 with Dream.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So follow me here, y'all. So she goes back to Wayne. She gets pregnant. She finds out Lauren London is pregnant too at the same time.
Yeah, I remember that being like a
Yes. So she said that they bonded during that time and
Her
they're
and
really
Lauren?
close. Yes, because everyone, if y'all remember, everyone was making a mockery out of them.
Yes,
So-
I do remember that.
Yeah, and they were like, especially Lauren. They're like,
because
Lauren.
she was fresh. Like, was ATL
Like she love the
like,
hood dudes, you know?
Look,
It's like,
they
little
said
Wayne.
that's Nunu for real. Like, oh, that's
Yes.
Nunu
Like,
Nunu
oh,
in
she's
real
not acting no
life.
more.
Right.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Yeah. So they bonded over that and whatnot. And so, anyways, and all of Wayne's baby mamas have some kind of sister, wife, something. I don't know. They all seem to have a pretty good relationship.
I'm not surprised.
like a
They're
big
still.
sisterhood.
I mean, their kids hang out together. I mean, yeah, like
I mean, who
I'll
we
put y'all
talking?
in
Lauren
the
London,
cast.
Nivea, Toya. Is there somebody else that's like
I
known?
don't know.
I feel like they are
Not Christina Milian. Christina Milian don't have a baby with him. She has one
She
with
was
the
with
Dream.
The Dream.
Not with Wayne, but I think that she did date Wayne at one. It was something.
I think so, but I think I just say that none of them really strike me as like messy women or like vindictive kind of people.
Yeah.
So I can see them just like, this is the situation that Wayne put me in.
What it is. Yes. And she jokes about it. She said that like she was kind of shading Wayne, but she was laughing. She's like, this is stuff we've all moved past. Like, you know, Toya's my girl, this and that.
Wayne probably taking care of them kids.
Oh, she said,
Wayne taking care of them kids.
Look, he had an error.
As long as he doing right by, he had a what?
An error.
He did. This is probably like a Millie era, like Carter 3.
Oh, yeah.
Right before he went to jail.
He was like, hey, y'all hold it down. I'm taking us to new.
Look, got Nivea a house.
I'm taking us to
took care of her. She said she was being taken care of by her, him and Dream. They both was doing what they needed to do. But for her, she started like, you know, not feeling like herself, and she was really big on mommyhood. But then, like, I guess she started getting lost. She got addicted to drugs and was an alcoholic, and you know, all kinds of stuff.
I think the last interview she had, she was talking about all that, or some of it,
maybe
whatever was in that blue dress. Oh, shoot. It was some kind of documentary about her life.
Well, it's interesting because when I was watching it, her speech is kind of, you know, sometimes you can pick up if people may have had addiction issues or something. And so I was watching, I was like, it was kind of slurred a little bit. So I was like, either she's had like alcohol issues or there may be drugs. And then later she did confirm that it was both. So she admits that she was likely an alcoholic for a long time of her life, probably since like teen years. And then the drugs, she was addicted to cocaine, and she said she used to pop like perks and stuff as well.
Yeah.
And that was a time where she was kind of just like, man, F it, like I'm
really
down to like almost on some not quite suicidal, but like I don't care if I live. And so she didn't disclose how long she's been sober. She said it has been a few years, but it hasn't been like 10, but she was like, it wasn't last year either. So I'm guessing maybe 3 to 5 years.
Okay.
She's been sober, but she broke down. She was like, I'm just so thankful I've been delivered. Like she said she got so low, she would be looking in the carpet trying to find like Coke. Yeah. So, I mean, it was a really good interview. It was like an hour long and it took me 10 minutes to break it down. Okay. But I did enjoy it. And Kandi did a really good job too.
I like Kandi.
Yeah, she has really good YouTube content. So yeah, she's been interviewing quite a few celebs. She did The Brat, and that one was a good one too. Yeah. So anyways, let's see here. Let's just go into some quick shout outs. Emmys. Basically there's been quite a few Black folk nominated. I didn't see any uproar about us being like, boycott the Emmys or whatever.
A lot of people got their just due.
Yeah, This Is Us has been nominated for an award. I know, what's this show that just got canceled that everyone liked? Lovecraft.
That's what everybody's mad about.
Yeah. But then, you know, they said, because I don't know if you watched Loki, but...
I haven't seen Loki. Okay. It's on my list.
So, yeah, he's going to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Jonathan Majors?
Yeah, so it's a pretty big deal. So I'm guessing maybe that had a part to deal with, you know, them not bringing it back.
Interesting.
Moving on to bigger, better things.
Okay, well, I know that the person behind Lovecraft apparently just signed a deal with Apple TV, if I'm not mistaken. And so people are thinking that it may come to Apple TV.
Okay. Hey, look at Apple trying.
Look, Apple TV, please stop. I have too many things.
Subscriptions, yeah.
Can y'all just get together?
Yeah.
Somebody got it.
Yeah. I can't wait till it happens. I hope it's something I already have.
Like,
I'm sick
YouTube
of it.
TV, I was just like,
No, I do have some YouTube TV, but I don't have cable, so it's a cheaper option.
Well, how much is the YouTube TV?
I pay it's like $60 a month, something like that. But you can DVR, it's literally everything.
That and you have your internet, you're paying for cable, right?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, okay, so you're paying for YouTube TV, that's $60. Whatever you're paying for internet, I'm guessing that's $70, $60?
Like $50.
That's basic cable now.
Is it?
Like
the basic of cables? Yeah, you're looking at like 110, 120.
I don't have basic cable though.
Well, you got YouTube and internet.
So I guess he's just saying like it all adds up to be the same because you still have access to the internet.
Okay. I mean, I will say with YouTube TV, you can give multiple people like access. So depending on how it's set up, I mean, it could be
Netflix on you, huh?
It ain't like Netflix, yeah. So I guess depending on how you set it up, if like you and a friend want to split it, it could still be a cheaper option. I don't know. Anyways, let's move on to our verses. This week we are discussing wardrobe from TV shows of the past or present that you would like to be yours. So anything come to mind? Solomon.
Man, I'm drawing a blank. I hate to be that person.
Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank. I'm trying to think of a show that just really had iconic, like, fashion.
I see you as, what's the brother's name from Living Single with the Locks?
Kyle Barker?
You knew exactly who she
Whoops. Maybe not.
Okay. Maybe in the 90s.
In the
Maybe in the 90s.
you know?
I
so
could,
in that era, we have to at least give it that, right? Like in that era, who would you be down?
Slacks and shit.
Yeah. I mean, he was a sharp.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. He was always sharp. Seemed like a well-dressed, well-maintenance dude.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? As long as it wasn't Ogilvy.
Oh, Overton.
Yeah.
Ogilvy is
Overton. Yes, Overton.
Mr. Ogilvy, Professor Ogilvy.
No. As long as it wasn't Overton with them Timberland boots and
he ain't care about nothing.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna say, so I've seen a lot of women, I guess, commenting on all the different shows and all of that. You got your, I don't know, girlfriends and Sex in the City and all of that stuff. And I was like, you know what? I might go with being Mary Jane. I think Gabby's wardrobe is what I can handle. Because at first, my first mind was like, obviously Olivia Pope. It's like, where am I wearing that to?
Okay.
She looked good, but it's like, I'm not going to the White House effing the president. I don't need to look like that, you know.
Okay.
But Gab Union has some looks on being Mary Jane.
I didn't watch that show to know like what her style was. But I do remember people like raving about a lot of her outfits and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, she was a news person or playing a news person. So, I mean, she was done up every day. So she looked good.
Okay. I'm kind of like you, like obviously like Sex in the City, like they have great stuff, whatever.
I thought you were going to say Legally Blonde.
Honestly, I did like a lot of her clothes, but I was not going to say that. I think I'm going to go with something current and I'm going to put Run the World out there.
I was just about to say there are some looks on there.
Yeah, the one who there's a character on the show who's getting married. I don't know what her character name is.
I forgot to.
But her specifically, I like a lot of her outfits. She and I have similar style in regards to what I view myself in my head.
Low key.
Because look, I ain't there to shit.
Like.
Yes. So like there's one in particular she had on this tweed like 2-piece situation. It was short sleeve or cap sleeve. I don't quite remember, and it was shorts. It doesn't matter. I'm being too specific. But that one was the one where I'm like, oh, like, they're killing it.
Yeah, she looks cute. On that same show, I think the other girl looks cute, too. Even though all the characters annoy me. The one, I think, that's bald. Is she bald?
With the fade.
The bald-headed one?
Yeah, she be dressing, too. But I think, like, in my head, if I'm going to an event, I would really like Brisha's. I don't know her character. I don't know her character name, the short one.
That's the Taraji.
Okay, I was about to say she be having some outfits too.
She be having
aside
some
from that
outfits.
one she had at work when they was sitting in the chairs looking at the photo shoot, there was one outfit I was like, ain't no way in hell you wearing that.
But she be extra. So
But
like as far as my
she's
event
had some-
wardrobe, I would be cool with something like that.
Yeah,
I'd
they
agree.
definitely be on point with the looks on that
Now
show.
the makeup department with Brisha.
Oh my gosh.
Stop being so heavy on the eyes. I'm trying to say
too
this
much
with
shadow,
love.
too
Sometimes
much
it's
shadow,
too much.
or too
Or
much
loud
rosy
lipstick.
cheek.
It's like they're
too
trying
much.
to make her be the extra friend. And it's like that's supposed to be part of the character or whatever. But it's like we don't have to go that far. She's extra enough. She's loud enough.
Loud, extra.
Like her personality as far as loud. I don't think she like I don't think she's annoying. I think there's a line, but I think her face sometimes.
It's too much. And sometimes I'm like, okay, this is softer. Like, I like what they did here. And then other times I'm like, it's just too much lash, too much smoky eye, too much. It's just.
Too much smoky.
Yeah.
You know what a smoky eye is?
I was about to say, okay. I just thought you knew. I was like, oh, okay.
No.
Okay. No other things. I'm trying to think. I feel like what's Q Park? Was that his name?
Who?
Q from Moesha. What was his name? Was it Q Parker or am I thinking of somebody else named Q Parker?
The Onyx nigga?
What was his name?
His name was Q.
But I thought, his last name though.
Something Star.
Fredro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
Was he dressing on Moesha? Was
They
that not your
just
style?
always
He was too
wearing
New York.
baggy shit.
He was
with,
too New York though.
Pelly,
Okay.
NYC shit.
Okay.
You know, I'm like, I could not go back to that.
You know what?
Okay.
I can't go back to that.
I
You know what I'm
might be
saying?
I might be speaking too much about things. I don't tell too many people that I watch Sisters, but
On BET?
yes.
Okay. Do you
I'm
like
not caught
it?
up.
Sometimes.
It is a very tough watch.
And it's-
However, the men on there,
Maybe
if
having
I can
a dress.
remember, they be dressing.
Okay.
Every time I look on Twitter, though, I see now Tyler Perry know he wrong for this, and
Oh.
it's like the men doing just some horrible fighting, acting.
So this ain't TV talk.
Look.
The acting is
My
not
bad.
there. Oh shoot, Andy on that show. She has a lot of good looks as far as dressing. Everybody else,
But I like Oh Buddy. I like. My bad. I'm going back to Run the World. I like the fiance. They be having him.
you like this man, the fiance
On Run the World?
Yes.
Does he not look like the guy from Insecurity, y'all?
Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so
He
does.
does.
Okay.
But every time we bring up Run the World, Solomon be like, I really like the.
He's a funny. I just find myself laughing even when he's like when she told. Did you see the episode where she told him that she cheated?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm a Harvard medical student. And I was just like, you better,
That's exactly why she cheating on you.
you better.
Look, she
With
need
your
to,
boring
need you to
ass.
lighten up.
Loosen
up a little bit.
But
That's
I
why.
couldn't just entirely take him seriously. But I was like, he's trying to get this acting back, you know?
You know what? The
But I
guys on
enjoy-
that show, there was one episode where all the guys were in a bar or something like
Oh,
that
yeah, when they
talking.
met
I was
old buddy.
like, okay, everybody has their attractive quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want us to stop using the professor. I feel like
Which
they all.
professor?
Like, he's always
He's
that
always that,
fucking,
yes.
the black show boyfriend. And it's the same nigga.
It's the same, yeah.
Sorry, my bad. But
Okay, yeah, that light skinned man.
I mean, he's a good looking guy, but come on, let's
There's
just
no
yeah,
range.
there-
There's no range there.
at all.
Like, you
I
put
wonder-
a goddamn turtleneck and a scarf on the nigga and bald his head, and it's the same motherfucker.
But I wonder
every
if
time.
is it a thing where like some of the black men when they get to a certain point they're just like, I only do movies. Like, is that what's happening?
Why can't we find new talent?
Was he in
Like-
Girlfriends?
Was he in Girlfriends?
They
I
had
don't
a
remember.
lot of
He
people
looked
on
like
that
so
show.
many.
I don't know.
Was he on Being Mary Jane? Or am I thinking of another light
between
Oh,
skin
she
guy?
him
had
and
a
that
lot of
other bald
light-skinned
nigga,
guy. I don't think it's the same
who's
guy.
that bald nigga that slapped Sanaa in Family That Prays? Between them two, they always playing that bald-headed nigga.
Throw Laz Alonso in there. They always
like Laz, though.
I like Laz too. They always he's kind of phasing out.
But he'll do his little. He'll bring the Latin flair sometimes, or just a regular Negro. You know what I'm saying? So he got
a little
some
range.
faces. He's got some masks.
Regular
that he
Negro.
can
He can do
put
some
on.
Spanish.
Nigga don't act. I have not seen him do a Latino
He don't have to
accent
do
yet.
that much because
Not a Latino accent.
Who is he not? Oh,
I
maybe I'm
don't
stereotyping.
know.
Professor,
here?
is he not Latin?
Afro Latino. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I thought you just
but he
meant
don't talk
regular.
that much.
I just thought he was regular.
He don't talk that much. You know why he's there? Come on.
For the ladies to watch.
To look at. People think
Okay.
that's how he got it.
Well, then my thing is this: as an actor, are you not looking for stuff?
Maybe the
outside of
roles
that,
ain't
or you just like,
there.
nigga, I'm just trying to get paid.
He just
nigga,
need
the
a
checks
job.
clear, do
What's the description they need? Huh.
Bald
Me.
Negro.
Look, and also, I just don't even like that storyline
But it's
with the
same
professor and
shows,
that
yeah.
and the daughter, and the daughter's annoying. Sorry.
Oh, is she?
Ooh.
Is she
If you
annoying?
keep watching, what episode are you on?
He made it to the what's it called?
The episode where she's
Where
with
she
when
was
she's
like-
with her all day. She got half the lines of the show.
And found a boyfriend at the coffee
At the
shop.
coffee shop.
She
I was like, what is
got-
really going on?
What? You taking a break? I'm with your
and
girl.
I am writing
And I
something
got a
because
paper, and I just got fucking caught with, in
You.
public with you.
the reason why I got this paper is because I'm trying to convince somebody to take me under their wing because of you, and you
Ooh,
out
I'm
here
so happy
chilling.
she was getting her
And-
ass read.
Huh?
So happy that professor.
Oh, me too. You know what? The professor, I ain't mad at her.
I ain't mad at her.
I ain't mad at her.
I ain't mad at it either. Put her in check.
Look, you
Let her
ain't
know
the
what it
first.
is.
Yes, yes.
You asked me a question, I answered. I'll consider you if you
Over
write this
here
paper.
Doing the most at this
And then
party.
I'm gonna say this. Oh man, fuck it.
Look,
might
we about
have
to
get
bring
into
TV
it,
talk back.
yeah,
All
so-
man. We might have to bring TV talk back.
Look, well, thank y'all for listening. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on social media at He Said, We Said. Any final words?
That's it.
All right, bye. Oh,
Bucks. Let's go next game.
Oh,
I'm in.
What's
Bucks.
the what we got?
3-2.
3-2.
Bucks
Okay.
won last night.
Look,
Sorry.
one of my coworkers is telling us to root for the Bucks. I'm like, all right,
now which
I
one
got
does
you.
Chris play for?
The
Suns.
Fuck that.
Oh, okay.
Hell
Go Bucks, yeah.
no. Yes.
Well, that's what we doing.
Okay.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.